Hey guys, it's Curtis. Real quick before this podcast starts, I just wanted to let y'all know that during the recording of this one, something really weird happened with my microphone and the software. It pitched my voice up a little higher and was skipping throughout the whole thing. So we decided that instead of like filming this all over again and faking the authenticity and spontaneity that comes with these episodes, we just decided that I would go through and remove all of the instances of skipping and then pitch my voice down to more of its normal sound. So I know that that's going to make my voice sound a little weird. It's going to sound augmented because it is. But we just wanted this to be an authentic episode. We didn't want to have to fake it. So we are going to be presenting this episode as it happened with my sound a little weird. But that also means there's not going to be video of Roger and I for this one if you're watching on YouTube. It would just be way too hard to pair this altered audio with the video that I took of me. So it's just going to be the audio, but it's not going to be completely devoid of video because I'm going to be adding visual references like titles, pictures, that kind of stuff. Like that's going to be in this video to make it a little bit more interesting than just like a logo or a blank screen. So, again, I apologize for the audio problems, but I'll make sure that the next episode does not have these problems and it can go just like you're used to watching it. So, enjoy Cinema Game Night. Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Cinema Game Night, where we review movies by playing games. I'm Curtis.
And I'm Roger.
And we disagree on a lot.
But we agree on just enough to be
best friends. All right, so we're just gonna jump right into it this time. I did a little boosting of the first podcast of ours on Facebook, just a brief little thing. Got us up to about 130. I don't know how many genuine views they were. Probably didn't watch for that long. But, we're doing our best. Going to keep on trucking. And hopefully, again, like we said last time, people discover us and are like, oh, I should have been with them the entire time. Let's look at this. So
it's really more just like we love talking to each other and we love, watching movies. So
yeah.
It's a lot of both.
And I do have a lot of fun editing these. So I'm cool with that.
I'm glad he does.
Yeah. So today, our game is going to be Whose Tagline Is It Anyway? And how that's going to work is we are going to read each other taglines of famous movies, and the other has to guess what that tagline is, like what movie it's from.
Or just movies. They don't have to be famous, I guess.
Well, it'll be a lot harder when they're not famous. Like, I don't think, if I read you the tagline for Neon Demon, I don't think you're going to know what it is. I don't even know what the tagline for that movie is. So
I would say Gesundheit.
Probably. But yeah, I think it's going to be a fun one, and it's one that I can actually participate in because the past two games I've been running, essentially. So this time I'm actually going to be participating, so I'm going to be keeping score. I'm going to see if I can best you, because you have practice with these games now, and I don't have as much practice. But every game's different.
I do have practice with doing the games.
Yeah.
Every game is different. I mean, obviously we haven't repeated games just yet, but in this particular one, I think it'll be beneficial for us because they're each in little niche areas of our own.
Yeah, that's true. Because, you see, to narrow this down a little bit, keep it, maybe go a little easy on us the first time, we decided to assign categories. So I was looking up movies based on comic books to ask him about, and he was looking up Disney movies to ask me about, because that's both of our, main areas of expertise when it comes to movies. Those are the ones we enjoy individually the most. So that's going to help keep a little track so we don't lose our minds trying to think of what movies to ask, and lose our minds trying to think of what potential movie it could be. So we've narrowed it down to a category each.
Right.
Now, before we get, was that go? Sorry, go ahead.
I was saying we can go back and forth. I think that probably will be
absolutely
easiest as opposed to doing all of mine, all of yours.
Oh, no way. We're going back and forth for sure. Yeah.
All
right. And before we get started, I just want to take a moment and thank our sponsor, me. I'm doing this all myself. Share this and change that. Anywho,
Yeah,
we
Chris.
have some one sentence reviews to do. We're gonna get that portion out of the way. So last time, I was worried that the one sentence review part went long, so maybe we'll try to be a little quicker this time. But if you like the one sentence review portion being longer or shorter, please comment. Let us know. This is our first time doing a podcast. We're learning as we go, and we'd love for y'all to help us learn, give us some feedback. But we are going to be doing one sentence reviews on Novocaine. So I think how many do you have?
I really only made two.
Two?
Two.
I've got a couple more than that. So I think I have 7 again. But it was
7 again.
Was it hard for you to come up with the one sentence reviews?
It was hard for me because without spoiling it was hard for
again,
me. Because
this is some spoiler territory. Like, if we said it last time, sometimes we get spoilery with our one sentence review, so just skip that part. But like,
yeah, like if you want to watch the
for me, it was hard because out of the 3 movies we've done one sentence reviews for, I think I liked this one the best. I enjoyed it the most, and I'm trying to be funny. I'm trying to joke about it, and it's not as easy to do that with stuff you like. So I did end up coming up with a few.
Correct.
But it took a lot longer than the other 2. So, but we've got them. So I think I'll just do like 2, and then you'll do 1, and then I'll do 2, you'll do 1, and then I'll finish it out.
You got it.
All right, so I will get started with mine. Come see bad guys, good guys, and the damsel in distress trope flipped on their heads.
See,
I think that's a vague one.
That's a vague one, yeah. But it's also pretty good because there is people who get flipped on their head.
Yes, quite a bit. And that's fun. It's fun to see people get flipped on their heads.
Haha.
All right, I'm going to do the next one. Jacob Batalon continues to play every main character's humorous friend, but he isn't at the point where we're all sick of him like Aquafina.
Bok, bok, bok. Bok, bok. Even in animated movies, she's also like that. She's in, what's that? The Duck à l'Orange movie, Migration.
Oh, I forgot about that. I didn't even see it. I forgot that happened.
I liked it. I thought it was cute.
And then she was, does she play birds in every animated movie she does? Because she was also Scuttle and Little Mermaid. Gave us Scuttlebutt, and I still haven't forgiven her for that.
I think that's Lin-Manuel Miranda's fault.
No, you're right. That's more his fault than her fault. Like,
it's really not her fault.
Did Disney demand a Scuttlebutt? Because if they did, then it's their fault. But I doubt they demanded that from Lin-Manuel Miranda. I bet he just did it because he wanted to. That was a bit of a slope there. All right, but you go ahead. You do yours. Your first one.
All right. A movie where he doesn't feel anything, but you definitely do.
I knew where he was going, and I agree with that. Yeah.
And I think it's both. There's lots of emotions you feel. You feel like the aw, and then for me it was a lot of the no.
Right?
It's like, no, that hurts. And it's like, no, it doesn't.
And because there's a lot of when how I've been my whole life with like graphic violence and gore. I've been getting a little better as I get older, but like some of that happens, not really gore, but just like really uncomfortable violence. And I think the fact that I know he can't feel the pain,
right,
kind of helped.
For me, it didn't, because
kind of helped me digest it a bit, but it's still just there is a fingernail part, and I'm just,
oh my gosh,
I get
the fingernail part. Oh, please,
but it's probably
make it be quick. Don't make it last forever.
That was so funny. Oh my gosh.
That really hurts.
That was the worst one. I don't remember if that's what he says. I'm gonna be watching
the worst.
I'm gonna be watching that again for certain.
That's a fun good one.
All right, let's move on. Somehow, it took them this long to make an action movie where a protagonist who biologically can't feel pain to explain away all the massive damage they shouldn't be able to endure.
Yes, because like in most movies, it's like, how did he walk away from that? And then it's like, suspend your disbelief. Suspend it.
Now, this is I just thought of this and pulling out a memory here. I'll try to make it a quick one. On a road trip we took, Em had the movie Tristan and Isolde with a young James Franco, who I do not endorse. And I just distinctly remember him getting like stabbed in the chest, and then he's alive for like 20 more minutes of the movie with this knife in him. I think that happens again. I saw it when I was really young, but I just remember as a young kid, I was a little more cynical than most anyway, but I'm just like,
how is he still alive?
he looks so fine right now. Like,
how
he's
is he
not
alive?
like, panting, getting more and more dead. He's just
Getting more and more
normally going on with this dagger in his chest. Like, what is going on in this movie? Yeah, but
it reminds me of Batman versus Superman, where it was very unclear that we were using a Batman that killed. What was that one? That was not James Gunn. What was the guy's name? Snyder.
Zack Snyder.
The Snyder Cut. We were using a Batman that kills, and it's like the entire movie. I'm like, maybe the guy rolled out of the car. Maybe that guy, he's not dead. And then that one time in the like warehouse scene where Batman hit a guy in the face with a warehouse box. And then his head hit the wall. And I was like, all right, maybe he's just concussed and not dead. And then the other guy stabbed Batman in the arm. He pulled the knife out, pushed the guy against the wall, and then stabbed him in the heart. And I was like, all right, that guy, he's dead.
He's dead.
He's
okay.
dead.
This Batman kills. This Batman does not mess around.
Batman kills. That guy, he's dead.
He's very dead. But now we have a movie that
like,
explains that away.
Correct. I was like, okay.
And I will continue with my sentences. Excuse me. Jack Quaid recruits Ray Nicholson to join his ongoing quest to turn the term Nepo baby into a compliment.
Yes. For this particular one. I actually like him. He's also in, I don't know if you watched The Boys.
Jack Quaid? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we watched The Boys, which... the only note I'd give The Boys is please less animal violence. I don't like that, but...
For me, it's not
push
less
past
animal
that,
violence because I know it's fake. For me, it's the fact that like, oh ha ha ha, we're making a satire, we're making a joke, and I'm like, this is literally every day. This is literally what's happening right now. Can we stop?
It got a lot more blunt as the seasons went along. Yeah,
correct.
And the problem was,
I'm
it's like
better than all of you.
When we were watching the last season, which gets very blunt, we were like, well, that's over now, and it's probably not gonna. And then lo and behold, we're back. We're back to where we were, and now it's still our reality.
And now they have a lot to work with.
They do, but first Carl Urban. Well, he's already finished the movie, but he's Johnny Cage now, which I didn't see coming, but I am definitely going to see. I'm a huge Mortal Kombat fan, so
diabolical. He's diabolical.
That's gonna be fun. But yeah,
we're. That's the only one of his. I was like, that's the only one of his catchphrases
on this because we try to keep it clean here. So yeah, that's we can't say a lot.
Can't say the one that Carl Urban likes to say.
Mm-hmm. See you next Tuesday.
That.
But like Jack Quaid, we love Jack Quaid in this house. And Ray Nicholson, who we saw in Smile 2.
I didn't see that.
Of course not. But
I don't do scary.
Yeah, and I don't think I definitely don't really want to see another Smile movie. I think they just get too... I struggle with anxiety, and like it gets so real sometimes in those movies, and just upsetting, and I don't know if I want to see another. But Ray Nicholson was in the second one, and so he has to do the Smile thing, and that's when you can definitely tell he's Jack Nicholson's son. And he did a great job in that movie. He did a great job in this movie. So we like to say the term.
Wait, which one was Ray Nicholson?
He was the bad guy in this one.
Oh, yes.
And Novocaine, yeah. But we like to say that Nepo baby. Even if, somebody who is a daughter, son, child of somebody who's in show business, they're going to have more doors open than most people. But if they back it up with some excellent work like Jack Quaid and Ray Nicholson have been doing, or like Zoe Kravitz has been doing, then I support it. Yeah. I don't usually if I say Nepo baby, it's in a negative connotation. So I wouldn't really use it to describe them. But, they're on a mission to prove that it's not a slur.
It's not Nepo.
All right, you go ahead.
All right, mine. A heist movie where the hero is the assistant manager and the EpiPen.
The EpiPen is the assistant manager?
No, both.
Oh, both the hero. Okay.
Is the assistant manager.
The EpiPen's the hero.
And the EpiPen.
Why did I think you meant the EpiPen's also an assistant manager of a bank? Like
the assistant manager of the bank
is an EpiPen.
May I please have do you have your card number?
Okay.
Do you have your card number?
I get it now.
Push one of EpiPen.
Took me a second. I mean, How much do EpiPens cost now? I haven't had the need for one.
A lot.
So do you have to be a bank manager to afford one?
Probably. Or have really good insurance.
Well, with what we got going now, I'm sure that's going to get even higher. Anyway,
Who knows?
let's move on. Let's get away from reality for a second. Oh, actually, this is a bad one to get away from reality with, because this next sentence is, a Nazi gets brutally beaten in this movie, and it's sad when you realize how many Americans probably didn't like that.
Yes, and that's like for multiple reasons, right? Just like obviously we're not going to talk about the like obvious one, but like there are people who probably didn't like the amount of violence in this movie. But it's like it's a freaking like John Wick type thing, but like there's no dog and he's not trained.
Which makes it more fun for me, honestly. I still haven't seen any John Wicks, but I definitely plan on changing that. I will, at some point, at least watch the first one.
At some point, I'll have to.
At some point, yeah.
Apparently they're sad, and the guy kills a dog. And only thing I know, or somebody kills a dog. I know the main thing is this. With the new Superman trailer that came out, and then like the new, like we got like a 5-minute look at like the newest Superman, where freaking Crypto is just like attacking Superman. It's like, if anything happens to Crypto the Super Dog, I will become John Wick. So like personally, I will personally come for James Gunn.
Are they gonna make killing the protagonist's dog like the new fridging the girlfriend trope?
Probably.
I hope
But
not.
also, I don't know what you're killing Crypto with, but you better hope it finishes him off. Because if it doesn't, you're gonna have a very angry super dog after you.
All right, we're gonna keep it going. Like Revenge of the Nerds, but with only 2 nerds, way more action, and way less sexual assault.
Yes. And way more cops.
A lot of cops, yeah.
The trope that I'm not a big fan of is the like, he was 1 second away from retirement.
Okay, get in from SpongeBob.
Okay, get in. SpongeBob, are you trying to put me in the nut house?
No, just into this hole.
Just into this hole. He was
But,
like,
like, we
I can't
knew-
wait to be on retirement. Like, we're going to go to Aruba. And I was like, I don't think you're going to make it to Aruba.
When they're about to retire, that's when they're about to expire. But no, okay, I'm gonna do the last one and then we'll move on to the game.
Let's do it.
A better MCU movie than almost everything after Endgame.
All right. I disagree with that. Because now we got to go through it. All right. What's been post Endgame? All right. Spider-Man.
I said almost.
Right. Almost, right? But like, all right, Spider-Man. Multiverse of Madness. Those I liked both of those.
I like Novocaine better than Multiverse, but I liked Spider-Man better.
What?
I didn't like
Bro.
Multiverse that much.
Maybe we should tell him the truth. That right there. Freaking Professor X, spoiler alert. Professor X rolling out, freaking not even rolling out, air rolling out. They see me rolling.
Which was cool, but it's
That whole
once
scene.
like, you know, the novelty of seeing it for the first time wears out, and then you start to realize how irredeemable they made Scarlet Witch. Like, it goes over.
Right, but that's because none of the creators of that movie watched or read
which
the
WandaVision, which is a problem. Because WandaVision was pretty great, except for the they'll never know what you sacrificed for them line, because you still mentally enslaved these people to the point where they were terrified. But, you know, the rest of the show was so good. It was such a good show. And it made Wanda a very compelling character, and then Multiverse just made her completely irredeemable.
Just was like, she was like, I'm okay with my children being gone. Never mind.
Whoops, not anymore.
Wait, hold on. Oh, it's like Wanda. It's like, I'm totally okay with my children being gone now. I know what I've sacrificed. All right, Wanda, how much of that did you mean? Nothing!
Nothing. Now get out.
Now get out! I'm gonna go hunt down this random Hispanic child to go hunt down all of my children.
Okay, but I don't think we have time to go through all of the movies, but I'll say that definitely Spider-Man. I think Deadpool and Wolverine I'd put above Novocaine, and Black Panther 2 maybe, for different reasons. I mean, they're completely different movies.
Yeah.
But like, I thought Novocaine kind of had that MCU sensibility with like the good blend of comedy and action. and
Correct.
kind of a superpower, even though it's not a superpower, you know. But they even joke
it's actually
about
more
it.
of an illness.
Yeah, and they joke about it in the
It's more of
movie,
an
like,
illness.
this guy's a friggin' superhero or whatever he says, before she
Yeah.
makes him take a shot of, was it ghost pepper sauce? That was so good.
Ghost
That was
pepper
so funny.
sauce. I could bite off my tongue and not know it and choke on
Which
it.
was a sad sentence, but like,
Which also, I feel like that's not true. Like, I feel like you would feel something in your mouth.
no, it would feel weird, yeah. But I guess, I don't know, if you know what, let's not think too much about it. It was a great movie. Go see it if it's still in theaters by the time this is posted.
Correct.
Or stream it
and if
it's
not,
on streaming.
still go see it. Go find
Yeah,
it.
go seek it out and watch it somewhere beside your house. All right, let's begin the game, shall we?
All right, let's do it.
All right, like I said, it is whose tagline is it anyway? So, question, do you want to do the 3-point system? 3 if you get it, 2 for 1 hint, 1 for 2 hints?
Yeah, and then also,
Yeah?
I think an extra credit point if you can get the year.
Oh, the year? Okay, I'll take that challenge.
Yeah.
I didn't put the years on these movies, but if we just need to, just Google it real quick, yeah.
Yeah, can be a
pretty
quick search.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I think we said we wanted to shoot for at least 10 each, and we'll see, because it just also depends on how long we talk about the movie. But we'll keep that in the back of our mind to make sure this doesn't go too long.
You got it.
All right,
Let's do
so
it.
do you want me to start?
Sure.
Okay, I got the perfect one to begin with. And again, my category for him is comic book movies. His for me is Disney movies. And I'm going to read the tagline for a movie, and he has to guess what movie it is. Are we ready?
Let's do it.
Okay, here we go. More adventure than humanly possible.
More adventure than humanly possible.
Yes.
Is it a sequel?
It is not a sequel.
Okay.
Does that count as a hint, though?
It does not, because I didn't ask for a hint. You just answered.
Oh,
the question.
okay, yeah. I guess yes or no questions are okay, but if you start asking a bunch of them, I'm gonna knock a point off.
Yeah. Yeah.
But do the
it's not
points
a
really matter? It's just like, whose line is it anyway? Like, do the points really matter here?
Points really matter where the superheroes are fictional and the points don't matter.
Okay, but yes, it is not a sequel.
All right, give me a hint.
Okay. I feel like that hint might give it away. This is a Marvel movie,
Okay.
and
More.
it's a Marvel. I'll give it a little bit more. It's a Marvel movie, and it's an earlier Marvel movie.
An earlier Marvel movie. More adventure than humanly possible. Is it Thor?
No.
No. More adventure than humanly possible. Is it Captain America?
It is not Captain America.
Earlier?
Earlier.
How early? Is it pre-2008?
It is pre-2008.
That's why. I'm thinking MCU. All right, then humanly
Yeah,
possible.
not all of these are going to be MCU.
Yeah. All right, Marvel movie. More. Oh, it's Blade.
Not Blade.
What?
It's a good guess, though.
Yeah, I was like humanly possible. It's not a. Oh, okay. Not Blade. Did humanly possible. I know people in the chat are like, or in the comments are like, how do you not know this? Okay. My hint is gonna my request for a hint is the year.
The year? All right,
Yeah.
sure. Let me just
I'll keep
verify. I
thinking.
know the time range, but let me just verify.
If you have a range of times,
I just misspelled it in a very humorous way. Okay, 1986.
1986.
1986.
What? What? Marvel movie in 1986? Is it Hellboy? No.
No.
It's not Hellboy. No, it's not Hellboy.
That
No,
was in 2004, I think, was
Yeah, I was like, that was like 2000s. No, that's not Hellboy. Give me another hint.
This will be the last hint. This will be an amendment to the first hint. This is the first ever Marvel adaptation.
The first ever Marvel adaptation. Is it the Fantastic Four?
No.
Because there was a really old version of the Fantastic Four.
No, not like that. This is the first
Ever?
theatrical adaptation of a Marvel property. Yes.
It's not Spider-Man. 1980s. Is it the Incredible Hulk with Lou Ferrigno?
No, I think that was a show, so that doesn't count. Focus on the humanly aspect.
That's what I'm trying to think. Than humanly
Yeah.
possible. It's not no, it's not Batman because that's not Marvel.
That's DC.
Right. Who? I have no idea.
Do you want me to give it to you?
Yeah.
It's Howard the Duck.
Oh my gosh. No. Oh, that shouldn't count. That shouldn't count. Howard the Duck.
Howard the Duck.
Howard the Duck. Okay, that was a movie. Yes, that was a movie. And he did show up in
He showed up in Guardians as well. I should have given you that hint. Maybe that would... I don't know if that would have helped.
Yeah, that would have been...
Yeah?
No, that would have helped more. I'd be like, oh, he's an alien. He's an alien. Well, he's more of a duck. He's a talking duck. All right. Let's see what yours... Let's see yours. All right. I was going to give you an easy one, but now I will not. The most beautiful love story ever told.
Is that Beauty and the Beast?
Son of a...
Ha!
Yes.
Boom.
Yes,
All
it
right,
is.
so 3 for me.
Yes, it is. Do you know which year? Extra point if you know the year.
1991.
There. 4 points for...
Yeah.
4 points for Gryffindor.
Okay.
He's actually probably a Hufflepuff. He's probably
I am a Hufflepuff, yeah. Well, the last episode I was wearing a Hufflepuff shirt.
I'm a Slytherin.
My
Slytherin.
shirt today is Avatar and Korra. But yeah, we actually... That's funny because we actually watched Beauty and the Beast the other day because Anna was home with a cold and she was watching some Disney movies. And when I got home, she was like, "So what are you feeling? Let's do a Disney movie. What are you feeling?" And I was like, "Let's do Beauty and the Beast. Let's go." So yeah, Belle is one of my favorite princesses, so she's up there for that.
Oh, the Emma Stone one?
No.
The Emma Watson one?
No.
The best
The
one,
good
right?
one. Yeah. Which the Emma Watson one has a lot of good about it. It's just
One good
to
thing.
me it's just still very
One
unnecessary.
good thing. The song Evermore.
Okay, that's a pretty good one.
Chef's
And
kiss.
also getting
Chef's
Josh
kiss.
Groban to sing
Perfect.
the pop quote unquote version. Good choice. Really good choice. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, pretty good choice
Perfect.
there. All right, but yes, Beauty and the Beast, great movie.
Now she's out of sight.
me.
I know.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
All right, go ahead.
Let's do this one. Welcome to a world without rules.
Welcome to a world without rules. I feel like this is harder because there are more of these. There's more things based on comics because there's just so many. There's so many more comics.
I mean, when I said like Disney movies, that could be like animated, live action. Like you had
that is
Pixar,
true.
like...
But I guess you know what? That's on me.
Mm-hmm.
That's on me for thinking of just one.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Give me a hint.
Okay, this isn't going to be an official hint. I'm just going to let you know that after that last one, I'm going with one that's way, way, way more popular and better. That's not a hint. That's just me telling you this. You're still up for the 3 points.
Okay. What was it again?
Welcome to a world without rules.
Welcome to a world without rules. Is it Marvel?
No.
Okay. Is it DC?
Yes.
Okay. Welcome to a world without rules. DC. Is it animated?
No.
Okay.
I don't
know
think
if you were doing animated ones.
I don't think any of these are animated.
Okay. All right. That helps because there are so many animated
Yeah.
like superhero movies. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think anything I wrote down here is animated. Maybe one, but I don't know if I'm actually going to do that one. So just forget animation. Don't go in that direction.
Okay. World without rules. World without rules.
And it's a very popular movie.
Superhero comic book. Give me a hint.
Okay, so an official hint.
Official hint.
Okay. Let's see. What's a good hint for this one? I should have written down hints in case you ask for them. Because it's another one. It's another one of like, not giving away. Oh, here's one.
You could do.
This is not just a sequel. It is the sequel.
A World Without Rules. The sequel.
Mm-hmm.
What?
It is the sequel.
What is this movie? A World Without Rules. I really thought I'd be much better at this. It's probably just because I know the names of the movies, but not the taglines, I guess.
Yeah, and like I don't know a lot of taglines for Disney movies either, so
World
that one
was just.
I don't know why I got one.
It's the most beautiful story ever told, other than the Phantom of the Opera, in my opinion. But
I love Phantom of the Opera,
story.
but
you're like, I don't know if it's better than. I mean, listen, who doesn't love Stockholm Syndrome?
right? No, like beautiful story though.
It's
It is a pretty beautiful musical. It's just just don't model a relationship after Phantom and
that or anything with the Joker.
Man, you took a hint of mine. You just took a hint of mine.
On this one?
Yeah, you just said something that I could have used as a hint, so it's not going to be a hint.
Is Joaquin Phoenix?
No.
No.
Not Joaquin Phoenix.
Wait. Oh! A Walk Into a World Without... It's The Dark Knight.
It's The Dark Knight. All right.
It's The Dark Knight. I was like, wait. Oh, yeah. Walk Into the World Without Rules. Oh. All you need is a little...
Push.
Push.
So, what year did it come out?
2008.
Yes, 2008. I don't even have to look that up. I know.
Yeah, 2008.
So, fun fact, I applied to be on the game show The Floor last year, and my category of expertise was going to be movie release years. That was one of my categories of expertise. So this is a good test for me to
see how you would have done.
Yes, to see how I would have done, or if I apply again in the future, if this is actually a good category for me. So that'll give you 3 points, because I counted one hint and then added the extra for the correct
year. All right.
Yeah. And Dark Knight is definitely the sequel. No,
the sequel.
Enough has been said about it. I think we can move on. The Dark Knight is an amazing movie.
It's a great movie.
Go ahead.
It's a great movie. All right, let's see. The flower that blooms in adversity is the most rare and beautiful of all.
Mulan.
How do you know that?
Because they say it in the movie, and they also say it in the Happily Ever After fireworks show, which, being a Disney fan, I'm very familiar with. So that's definitely Mulan, which came out in 1998. I like when you said, I decided to hold my tongue. When you said the flower, I actually was going to guess Rapunzel first, but because I thought of the flower in the movie.
Right.
But no, flower that blooms in adversity is the rarest and most beautiful of all. That's okay. Mulan, great movie.
Decent movie. I'm not the biggest fan of it, just because they consider her a Disney princess, but she doesn't marry anybody who's royalty.
That's weird to me, too.
She's not royalty either.
Like, she's in the Disney princess
line
canon. Like, she's in the franchise, and I'm like, she's not a princess.
She's not a princess.
Yeah, she's a warrior.
Mm-hmm.
She's complete. She's a Disney heroine.
Does she marry what's his name? Not Shang. Shang. Does she marry him?
I want to say in the sequel they might get married. I know they're definitely a thing in the sequel, but like I have never seen it because it's a Disney Toon sequel. There's no need.
It's a Disney straight to DVD.
Yeah, we don't need any more of those. Like we don't need too many of those. So.
What was I going to call him? I was going to call him Kunlun.
Kung Lao?
Kunlun. From the Iron Fist.
Oh. I thought you said...
What's his name? Kunlun?
I thought you said Kung Lao. Like, oh, back to Mortal Kombat. Let's go. No.
Kung Lao. No, Kunlun. I am the immortal Iron Fist, protector of Kunlun.
My thing with Mulan is the songs are good, but there's so little of them, it almost makes it feel like there shouldn't be any.
Like they did with the live action.
Because it's like we get two at the beginning, and then there's a long stretch before we get another one, and then a little stretch after that, and then we don't get one at all for a long time. Yeah, the live action there wasn't, which when everyone complained about like, oh, there's not going to be any songs, there's not going to be any Mushu. Yes, something different, please. Okay, but the live action one was just all right. It wasn't that memorable to me.
I was fine with it. I thought I was gonna hate that it didn't have the music, but I was fine with it.
I thought it was a lot better made than a lot of other of the live action Disney movies. It felt more real.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like they didn't have to go in on like the magic part of it too much,
Yeah.
or have Mulan be like this, like she was born naturally with like this skill and this like she's perfect, and like well now she doesn't have as much to learn when she's at camp. But anywho,
Camp.
how about we move on?
Camp for the military.
The army camp, yeah, whatever they call it there. All right, so it's my turn, right?
Yes.
Let's see, what's a good one I got here. All right, this one is probably going to be easy for you, just to throw you a bit of a bone here. Prepare for launch.
Prepare for launch.
Sorry, prepare for launch.
Prepare for launch. Is this a Superman movie?
No.
Prepare for launch.
Think
It's
of
a space
every
movie of some kind.
think of every word in that movie. And yes, space is involved in one iteration of this movie.
Prepare for launch. Oh! Fantastic Four.
Which one?
Should be the first one.
It's actually the new one, but I'll give it to you. Yeah.
Oh, which technically is going to be a first one. So
True. Yes.
I will take that.
So yeah, and I'll take that too.
Year
And
of release 2025.
yes, that's what year it is now. So yes, I decided
Yes.
to give you an easy one there.
Year of release
This year.
2025. Hey Patrick, I got something funnier than 24.
Love to hear it.
2025.
That was my favorite of this particular meme though, was the I thought of something funnier than 24. Love to hear it. He's nuts.
Oh my gosh. Jesus.
That was my favorite of them. Those got way
Jesus.
worn out, but that one is still funny to me. Anywho, we will definitely be
All right.
seeing Fantastic Four First Steps.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I'm excited to see
100%.
how, because the first movie is, it's okay, but it's really dated, especially in the sense that it's kind of icky.
I personally love both of the Fantastic Fours with Chris Evans. I think they're both genius. They're both like comic book, because what I want in a comic book movie is the comic book cheese. That's what I want. I want it to be cheesy, like I'm watching a book on TV.
Yeah.
And
Well, good for you.
Like when he does the scene where he's like, "Were you just waiting for me to come out of the shower?" And then the steam. I was like, "Come on," because I could see the panels like as they were flipping the pages.
Well, it looks like this one is gonna kind of be a little more faithful to that too, because like at least the way it's being marketed makes it look like some 50s comic book. So
Right.
looks like you're probably gonna get your wish with that one, and
That's my goal.
with some Pedro Pascal thrown in there, and we all could use a little more of him in our lives.
This is the way. This is the way.
All right, and this is the way forward. Give me one.
Go somewhere really different this year.
That's the tagline? Mm-hmm. Go somewhere really different this year. All right, this isn't an immediate one. ...
is what it says. ... Go somewhere really different this year. ...
Really, really different this year. Is this one live action?
Nope.
No. Okay, go somewhere really different. So it's an animated one. Is it Pixar?
I don't believe so.
It's not. Okay, so that implies that it's computer animated. Is it Meet
No,
the
I'm
Robinsons?
saying I don't think it's Pixar.
Does that mean it's computer animated though?
What are the other options? Like hand
Traditionally animated.
Yeah,
2D,
I think it's like that. I think.
Oh, it's 2D animated?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because
it's definitely 2D.
Because you were like, I don't think it's Pixar, but it's like Pixar only does 3D computer animation. So.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely not Pixar.
All right.
Well, I didn't know if Pixar only did the 3D stuff.
That's their whole thing.
I just know Pixar does the style.
It's literally their whole thing.
Of
Okay.
Yeah. Well, no, it is not. It is 2D.
Give it to me again.
Go somewhere really different this year. ...
Go somewhere really different this year. Is it Alice in Wonderland?
No.
Oof. Okay, that is somewhere really different though.
It is. It is somewhere really different.
I bet I could literally just guess all of the movies in order, but we'd be here too long. So I gotta really think about this.
We would be here for quite a while.
Go somewhere really different this year. Like, go somewhere like A Whole New World. Is it Aladdin?
It is not.
Man, that would have been great though. My lead-in would have been really great.
It would have been good, but no.
Go somewhere different this year. Which makes me also think Meet the Robinsons, because this year is time travel-y, you know. But it's not Meet the Robinsons.
Well, true.
Is it Treasure Planet?
No, but kind of close.
Wait. Atlantis.
Which one?
The Lost Empire.
There you go.
Like,
yeah, I'm just saying, which
Atlantis,
one?
the Lost.
Which one?
Okay, there we go. All right.
Yes.
So that didn't count as hints, right?
I'll give you 2 points on that one.
I did do a lot of question asking. Yeah,
there were a lot of questions, so
but
2 points on that one.
And it came out in 2001, so that's
there you
3.
Go.
Yeah.
There's your third.
All right, I think that's fair.
I was like, there were a lot of questions there.
Atlantis, though, that was another movie we watched the other day. And
it's a good movie.
I just want to say, there's a lot of people who are like, why isn't Disney doing live-action reboots of Atlantis and Treasure Planet? At first, I was on board with that. Now, seeing what they do with these movies, I am not on board with that, because the animation...
Now seeing what they do with the opportunity.
The animation is one of the charms of these movies.
Correct.
And
I agree.
And the limitless possibilities of it. Atlantis and Treasure Planet, I feel like everything we like about it, at least a lot of what we like about it,
would not be serviced.
It would go away. That's because one of the most unique parts of both of those movies is the blend of animations.
They would not serve it well.
And it's just really...
I agree.
It's great to look at. It makes them very unique. And I feel like they would just be another action movie or sci-fi action movie if they just did that now.
My line in that movie that I like is he's like, is anybody dead yet?
All right, who's not dead? Sound off.
Who's not dead? Sound off.
A lot of people die in that Disney movie.
Yes.
It's a very deadly Disney movie, it is.
True. They are underwater. Next.
All right, let's do this one. The Battle Within.
The Incredible Hulk.
No. I like that answer, but no.
Oh, wait. Ghost Rider?
What, Ghost Rider? No.
No.
Oh, you mean that thing that Drake uses? No. Just kidding.
That man is out here catching strays. Let's see. The Battle Within. Yeah, these are the problem with superhero movies. They're so for adults, so that they don't give them away. Like they don't literally give everything away in the tagline, but like for kids movies, Disney movies, they tend to give everything away. Give me a hint.
Okay. The poster of this movie where you would see the Battle Within makes it very clear. Like, you can tell that there's definitely going to be some sort of internal struggle with this hero by looking at this poster.
Oh, is it Venom?
No, but you were very close. You were so close.
Oh, Spider-Man.
Which one?
Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man 3, that's right. All right, so that's...
Yeah. Spider-Man.
And it came out what year?
Spider-Man 3. 2000. Six.
7.
I was gonna say 7 and then I went back. No! I was gonna say 6 but then I went back because I didn't think it was so close to the Dark Knight. I didn't think it was so close to the Dark Knight.
I did fact check it and it is 2007, so I was right. But
I was I literally said 2007 in my head.
The thing is,
but I don't think it's so close to the Dark Knight.
There was another hint that I actually did write down. But I didn't want to give it to you unless you ask for another one because it would just give it away. Because the tagline I would have given it is, now dig on this.
Oh, yeah. So what is it? So it's 2000. It must be 2002 for Spider-Man. 2004 for Spider-Man 2.
Yes.
And then 2007 for Spider-Man 3.
Yes. Easy way to remember it. First one came out in 02, and then 2 years later for Spider-Man 2, and then 3 years later for Spider-Man 3.
3 years later for Spider-Man 3. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what I got for you.
Okay. I'm anticipating it.
My phone keeps locking. All right. So that one was a hard one. I'll give you an easy one. It's all about me.
Emperor's New Groove.
There you go. See?
In the year 2000.
In the year 2000.
Yeah.
No touchy.
No touchy. Okay, so for that,
No touchy.
I forgot. How did I forget to write that down? You got it in 2 on the last one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was 2. Okay. But yes, Emperor's New Groove. I was afraid because a lot of people say, it's a very underrated movie. Even now, I still feel like that's kind of true. It's gained such a life now. I still think it's kind of true.
Yeah.
I was afraid that, it's a very rewatchable movie. I was afraid I'd get sick of it among Disney fans because I'm still not sick of it. I think the humor still holds up and is very funny. It's a good
movie. We didn't talk about Spider-Man 3 at all, but there's not much to talk about Spider-Man 3 other than that it's terrible.
Well, it's been talked about enough probably.
Correct. Yeah, but it's terrible.
It is not very good, but it is very unintentionally funny. It
suffers. What I will say is that it suffers from what a lot of superhero movies suffer for, particularly. Actually, I've been calling it the Spider-Man 3 problem, which is too many villains.
Too many villains. Yes, too many villains.
Too many villains.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, Spider-Man 3, do me a favor. Pick one. And then it's like, Amazing Spider-Man 2. I'm like, whoa.
They did it again, yeah. And even though No Way Home had a bunch of villains too, but they did the proper thing by getting them together immediately. It's not like all these different plot lines. It's one plot line that these villains are all entangled in.
With all the different villains. Correct.
But yeah, Spider-Man 3, I still have fun watching because I laugh at it a lot. But it is not, but especially compared to the first 2, not very good. Oh my goodness. Okay, but Emperor's New Groove, very good. Much better than Spider-Man 3. I think we can all agree.
Very, very good movie.
All right, so let me give you one. Let's see. Okay, let's do. I'm gonna give you a first one, not a sequel, a first movie. Okay, The Power of an Immortal, The Soul of a Human, The Heart of a Hero.
Go ahead, say it again.
The Power of an Immortal, The Soul of a Human, The Heart of a Hero.
Is it Hercules?
No, there's not a Marvel or DC Hercules.
DC Hercules.
There might be some Hercules, but no, it's not Hercules.
Not Hercules.
So think of every word in it. The power of an immortal, the soul of a human, the heart of a hero.
Is it Shazam?
No.
That would have made sense. Heart of a hero.
Yes. That's
Power of an immortal.
Power of an immortal.
Soul
of a human.
Give me a hint.
All right. It's a Marvel movie, and it is an early Marvel movie. Don't think Howard the Duck. Don't think 80s. That was literally the only Marvel movie in the 80s was Howard the Duck. So it's not that.
Is it Ghost Rider?
No. You have guessed this movie already, which I won't count as
It's Blade.
It's Blade, yes. Which came out in...
Oh, Blade? 89? No. You said it's the only movie in the 80s. 91.
Definitely not. I think it's 98.
Oh, yeah, for Blade 1?
Blade 1.
Yeah,
It's 98, yeah.
It's 98 for Blade 1, and then 2000 for Blade 2, right?
I think it's
And then
later
I
than
think
2000. I remember as a kid seeing Blade 2 stuff in a theater. That might be like 2003, maybe? Or 2002. I'll look it up. Oh, 2002 was Blade 2. And then I think 2007 was Blade Trinity.
Blade Trinity. With
No,
Ryan
2004.
Reynolds.
Sorry, 2004. I got that way off.
So
but yeah,
98,
Blade.
and then 4 years later. Interesting. Okay.
And then we're still waiting on the MCU Blade.
Which will likely never happen because I think they just canceled it again.
Well, here, you know what? I was just looking it up. Let's. This says 2025 film.
Yeah, no, they just like lost the director and just like pretty much just like canceled it. Like, there's been like, I mean, reports and stuff, but who knows? Who knows nowadays?
Multiple delays, production not confirmed anew, but opening slots. Okay, I don't know why it still says Blade 2025 on Google. They got to fix that.
Yeah, they definitely got to fix that because I don't think that Blade 2025 is coming anytime soon.
Nah, because it is 2025, and if it's not done by now, please don't.
If it's not done by now,
please
it's
don't
not
overwork
finished.
those VFX artists any more than they already are overworked.
Mahershala Ali.
Yeah.
All right, this one I'm gonna have to cut the tagline in half and blink out the first part because you'll get it if I say the first part.
Okay.
Okay. So it's a phrase for fun, music, and adventure.
Full of fun, music, and adventure.
For fun, music. Actually, sorry. It's meet, like MEET, meet, blank, for fun, music, and adventure.
Meet blank. So is it like the name of a character is blank?
Kind of.
Kinda. All right.
Yeah.
Meet. For fun, music, and adventure. So it's probably a musical. Is it a musical? It's probably a musical. Yeah, it's got to be a musical if it's got
It's a Disney movie, right? They usually are.
Is it Hercules?
It is not.
It is not Hercules. Okay. Fun, music, and adventure. And we meet somebody. It's not Meet the Robinsons because it's not a musical.
No.
I gotta get that out of my head.
Yeah, no, it's not Meet the Robinsons. I don't believe. Let me just check. I don't think
Fun, music, and adventure. It sounds so like generic. Is it like Brother Bear?
It is not.
That one's not Aladdin, right?
No.
What? It's not?
It is not Aladdin.
It's not Aladdin. Okay. So let's see. Fun, music, and adventure.
Is what you're meeting them for.
And that's what we're meeting them for. Okay. And it's animated.
Correct.
It's a musical. I feel like it's probably nothing Walt was alive for. I don't think.
No, you were not alive for it.
No. Or Walt. Wait, Walt was
no.
alive. Is it Jungle Book?
It is not. When did he die?
He died in 1966.
Yes, no, he was not alive for this one.
Okay, but I wasn't either?
No.
All right. Is it The Great Mouse Detective?
No.
Oh, well, that has songs in it. Little Mermaid?
Nope.
We're not
You got to
meeting-
remember
We're not meeting Ariel.
the most of these taglines, and that's why I'm trying to find the hard ones. Most of these taglines literally give away the story or the plot or the name in the movie. And so the reason I had to cut this out is because if I say it, you will immediately know what it is.
Is it
Is
it Aristocats?
Yes.
Aristocats. There we go.
Now, see if you can finish the tagline.
Meet cats.
Meet cats.
Meet felines for fun. Meet
the
Aristocats for.
Nope.
Meet the cats for fun.
Meet the cats.
That everybody wants to be. Meet the cats.
Meet the cats who
will. Is it will?
Come on.
Meet the cats.
No. Meet the cats.
Will be picking up on that feline beat.
In that song. It's in that song.
Everybody wants to be a cat because a cat's the only cat who knows where it's at. Everybody's picking up on that feline beat because everything else is obsolete. A square with a horn makes
Curtis.
you wish you weren't born.
Curtis, what are you doing?
I'm going through the song. I already said it.
You already said
Everybody
it.
wants to be a cat. Meet the cat
who
knows where it's at. Who know where it's at for fun, music, and adventure.
Jesus. Like, what are you doing? Like, what?
Figuring it out.
What are you doing?
Who
the cats
who know where it's at.
Who know where it's at for fun, music, and adventure.
Got it now. And it came out in 1970.
Yes,
are you giving me... Is that the 3 or...
Bro, I don't even know if I should give you any points. I'll give you 2.
Okay, fine. I'll take it. But it's 3 because I got the year
I'll give
right.
you 2 on that. Everybody wants to be a cat because a cat's the only cat who knows where it's at.
Everybody's picking up on that feline beat. And then the racist cat happens, and we don't have to talk about that.
Yes, the racist,
All right,
Jesus.
shall we
So
continue?
weird.
All right.
I think maybe like 1 or 2 more.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna make it to 10. It's going. Yeah, maybe 2 more each. We'll try to get that, or
All right,
we'll see how
let's
long
do it.
this next one goes for. All right. Let me see if I can get one that's a little bit easier. Okay, sure. Let's do this one.
Let's do it.
When he's most vulnerable, he's most dangerous.
Is this one the Incredible Hulk?
No.
You wouldn't like me when I'm scared. When he's most vulnerable, he's most dangerous. And this could also be a villain movie, right?
It could, and I won't count this as a hint. It's not.
It's not.
Because there's not a lot of those out there, so it doesn't narrow
There's
much
not
down.
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's not a lot of good ones, even if they are. Give me a hint.
Okay. When he's most dangerous. It's a spinoff.
It's a spin-off?
Mm-hmm.
When he's most dangerous when he's most vulnerable, or when he's vulnerable he's the most dangerous?
When he's most vulnerable, he's most dangerous. That's the specific order they go with.
When he's most vulnerable, he's most dangerous.
Yes.
When he's most vulnerable, he's most dangerous.
And it's a spin-off movie.
All right, tell me what well, if you tell me what it's a spinoff from, will that give it away?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Who's in the main one?
Like the original movies that it spun off from?
That it's a spinoff of. Yeah.
Again, I don't want to... I'm trying to think of like someone who's not on screen a lot so that it doesn't give it away, but it's probably going to give it away because you would know these movies so very well.
Really?
Yeah.
When he's... What is it again?
When he's most vulnerable, he's most dangerous.
When he's most vulnerable, he's most dangerous.
Like, are there a lot of superhero spin-off movies out there?
Yeah.
Oh, I did go through all of these, yeah.
When he's most vulnerable... Is it animated? No, it's not animated. No. You said none of them are animated. When he's most vulnerable, he's most dangerous. Let's see. Give me another one.
All right. This particular spin-off is its own series, and it's technically its own trilogy. It's its own trilogy, and this is one of them.
It's its own trilogy.
Yes.
It's a spin-off that got its own trilogy?
Mm-hmm.
What the heck?
The character in the spin-off got its own trilogy, and it spun off from a trilogy.
Oh, is it Wolverine?
Yes, it's the Wolverine.
The Wolverine.
Yes. So I'm going to give you 1 for that, but what year did it come out?
Of the Wolverine?
The Wolverine. Not X-Men Origins Wolverine, the Wolverine.
Right, the Wolverine.
Yes.
2011.
I'm going to guess 2012, but I don't know what it is. 2013. Okay, 2013. So I was close.
That was the other one in my head, because it's like where I place myself when I'm watching these movies in my head. I'm like, where was it? Was I in college? Was I in high school?
Yeah.
But I was in college for that one. Yeah, 2013 for the Wolverine, where they cut off his claws, and then the bones grow back.
Yeah.
Very,
It is, to
very
me,
dangerous.
see, that one I remember enjoying a lot of. I've only seen it once.
Yeah.
It didn't stick with me too much. I just know it to be not the one with Baraka, Deadpool,
Yes.
nor Will I
It
Am.
is not Baraka. It is not Baraka Deadpool. No.
Nor Will I
Very
Am.
true.
All right.
No, not Baraka Deadpool. Why'd you call him Blob? I called him Bub. All right. All right. Save the day.
Save the day? Mm-hmm. Like day, not date. Day.
Nope. Save the day.
Save the day. Big Hero 6?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Save the day. Hercules?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. I've guessed that one a couple times, haven't I?
have.
Save the
I don't know if
day.
he's on the list.
Save the day. Huh. So it's definitely an adventure. Somebody's doing some saving.
And there's
The Rescuers?
And there's a day involved. No,
The Rescuers? No.
never
Well,
seen
a lot
that.
of that movie's at night, so.
I've never seen that. One. Isn't that the rats? The ones with the mice?
It's mice, yeah.
Yeah.
Not rats, mice. And then Great Mouse Detective
Also
has a
mice.
rat villain who wants to be called a mouse.
Oh.
That's the thing. If you call him a rat, he kills you. Anywho, save the day. Wreck-It Ralph?
No.
Oof. See, that would have worked though, because he's the villain, but he's
And he's gonna wreck.
yeah,
And he's gonna wreck it.
yeah, yeah. Let me think. Save the day. Save the day. And it's not Big Hero 6.
No.
It's not Zootopia, right?
Nope.
No. I don't want hints on this one. I really want to see if I can figure this out. Save the day. And it's not Mulan. We already did that one.
I believe in you.
Bolt.
No.
Oh.
I feel like we're in a lot of guessing, so I feel like the more guesses, obviously, we're getting like the lower points. But no,
But I'm not asking for
you're not
hints.
getting hints. That's
Yeah.
true. But I do feel like we're on like the 10th guess.
Black Cauldron?
No.
You know what? I do want a hint on this one. Let's do it. Let's do a hint on this one.
A movie that is kind of like them is coming out this year.
It's kind of like them. Mm-hmm. Is it a Disney movie coming out this year?
No.
What?
Well, yes, kind of.
Oh, The Incredibles.
Yes.
It's The Incredibles. See, I was thinking Disney, not Pixar, but like I said, that's basically the same. It's the umbrella.
Correct.
And that came out in 2004.
Yes.
So I'll give a 3 for that. Last night we watched Incredibles 2 again.
Oh, another good
It had
film.
been a while. And
Uncle Frozone.
man, those
Uncle
movies are
Frozo.
so good. And it was funny because after we watched Incredibles 2 the first time, like, yeah, we really liked it. We enjoyed it so much. I don't know, we just didn't think about it as much afterwards. It's like, The Incredibles leaves a lasting... Because I think Incredibles 2 is a little more conventional, but still so unique at the same time. Mm-hmm. And the more we've rewatched it, the more we've loved it. So
The thing that I realized about most sequels, and correct me if I'm wrong, but most sequels are either the hero doesn't want to be the hero anymore, or a villain doesn't want the hero to be the hero anymore, or society doesn't want the hero to be the hero anymore. So think about this. Hold on. Superman 2.
no, but what? No. I agree with you on that. I believe you. It's just that like that was the point of the first one.
Correct.
But also and the second one
And
too.
the second one. But I just think that's
when-
interesting.
Because at first I thought you were going to end the sentence when you said the villain doesn't want them to be the hero anymore. I'm like, that's usually the point because the hero wants to kill them. And if you're dead, you can't be a hero. So like
Correct.
but then you said society, and I'm like, okay, that's makes a
or
little
like
sense.
society doesn't want you to
Or
be the
they
villain,
don't want
but
to
it's
be
like,
the hero. Yeah, like Spider-Man 2.
right, or want them to be the hero. Yeah, Spider-Man 2, he got his powers taken away. The Wolverine also got his powers taken away.
All right, so how about we do one more?
One more, let's do it.
We'll do one more. I'll give you an easy one.
And I'll give you an easy one too, just to wrap it up. Oh, pick your favorite one on there.
Oh, my favorite one?
Yeah.
I put
I'll pick mine.
I wrote so many down. Oh no, I got it. I got my favorite one.
All right.
All right, ready?
Yes.
From the studio that killed Wolverine.
Deadpool and Wolverine?
I mean, almost.
What is it? From the studio that...
Almost. Yeah, no, you were...
Oh, it's...
Which one?
The first one. Wait.
Is it?
From the studio that killed Wolverine. No, it's Deadpool 2.
It's Deadpool 2, yeah.
Yeah, because Deadpool happened first, then Wolverine, then Logan.
And then Wolverine died, then Logan.
And then Logan, and then Deadpool 2.
Which means Deadpool 2 came out in?
I'm going to go 2017.
18. Because Logan was 2017, and then Deadpool 2 came out the next year.
That's not how regenerative healing factor powers work.
There was another one that's one of my favorites, but we can save it for another time.
Okay.
So I won't tell you why it's my favorite. We'll get to that at another point.
Here is one of mine that is also one of my favorites, but it is not my favorite, because if I tell you it's my favorite, you'll get it because you know what my favorite Disney movie is. But one of my favorites, we scare because we care.
That's Monsters, Inc., yeah.
Monsters, Inc.
Which came out in 2001.
There you go. Great movie. I'm watching
Excellent movie.
Wazowski. Always watching. I don't care if I have to scare 1,000,000 children.
Kidnap 1,000 children. I'll kidnap 1,000 children before I let this company die.
And then it's like, oh my gosh, he's so scary.
Yeah. Well, monster.
Mr. Waternoose.
I had no way of knowing this led all the way up to Waternoose.
Did you finish your baby work, Wazowski?
Yeah. So let me.
I don't know what. And what is our final score?
Here. 3, 7, 9,
what
11, 12, 15.
Final score?
You got 15.
15.
And I got 4, 8, 11, 15, 18, 21. And I got 25.
All right. Wow.
So, pretty good.
Solid.
Pretty solid, yeah. Thanks.
Good job. Yeah, no, movie release years would be hard for me. What I think would be
but like
quotes.
one of the points of going on
quotes
going on the floor and picking the category you do is like, is anyone else going to be able to compete with you?
Correct.
Like, are they going to be intimidated by your category? And It's
Correct.
like, well, that seems like the hardest thing that I could be really good at.
Right.
That other people might not be really good at.
And that would be
this season they had a math category, and that was really fun. It was all multiplication. I did pretty well because I enjoy doing basic math. I did pretty well at it, but not as well as the two contestants did. They killed it.
Got it.
But yeah, so if the floor wants to reconsider me, I do want to still do movie release years. And as we've seen,
he is open.
I'm open to doing it, and I still got some stuff to learn.
He's good at it.
But it's like, I definitely have Disney movie release years.
Yeah, you got.
It's just a matter of like, beyond that. I did decently well with guessing what yours were here, but
yeah,
still, I would love to do
job.
it. But next time, what did we say we were gonna do next time? Was it? Oh, it's who dis. We're gonna do a game where I show Roger a picture of an obscure Disney character, and he has to guess what movie it's from. And I think that's going to be a lot of fun because it's not just like guess what movie it's from. I kind of also want to know like what you think of the character, what you think it's named.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna do that next time. We'll explain it more.
He's a doctor.
Yeah. We'll explain it more when the game actually happens.
On the next
because
episode.
we're out of time here. So until next time, please like, share, subscribe.
The usual.
And yes, please share this because again, we want to keep doing this, and we'd like to have an audience. So until next time, I'm Curtis.
I'm Roger.
And this has been Cinema Game Night.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you all very much.
Bye bye.
Bye.